Hey guys, Farjaman101 here, back with another VGC Battle Spot matchup for you. Today we're going up against Lopez, who's bringing with him a very scary ass VGC team. So we're seeing Tapu Koko, Turtonator, Katana and Hariyama. So Hariyama is quite common, Katana is everywhere, Koko is becoming more and more popular because of his speed. We're actually bringing with us Play-Doh and Muck, Kaina Incineroar, Rohirrim and Mudstar and Salamence. Tiamat. So we'll jump straight into this matchup for you guys. So it actually opens up with Koko and Turtonator. Turtonator is actually pretty cool in blue. I might try and chain to get one of those because that looks really cool. We actually opened up with Kane and Play-Doh. So we're going to see Electric Terrain kick in. Which means we can't go to sleep. And we actually see the Electric Seed, which raises Turtonator's defense. So this is actually quite an interesting little setup here. I might try this myself someday. We see Protect from Koko here, which I'm a little bit annoyed with myself with because we faked out the Turtonator because I didn't know what he wanted to do. I kind of predicted the Protect from the Koko after I'd locked in my moves and really wish I'd doubled into the Turtonator, but there we go. What can you do? I need to slow down when making the decisions, I think, because I tend to think them through a little bit. He actually withdraws there, goes out into Katana. As we go for a Protect with Muck. Again, I think if we'd have played a lot more offensively at the start of this matchup, we'd have been in a much better position. As you go for an EQ, is super effective on the Turtonator. It's going to do, I'm going to refer to it as the Turtonator for the whole game, as it does a nice little chump to Katana, who is scary because A, it's fast, and B, it hits like an absolute bloody truck, and if it gets a defense boost, we're in trouble. Turtonator's going to poo all over us, and we're going to get poisoned, which isn't great. So it puts Incineroar on a little bit of a timer. As we actually withdraw our Muck, predicting a Leaf Blade or something else to come through and go into Mudstyle. We actually see Protect for the Katana, predicting the Flare Blitz, I'm guessing from Incineroar, which we do go for, which means that his Turtonator is going to get a free Flamethrower off here. We did get a Stamina boost though, so that'd be handy. Incineroar is going to take a bit more toxic damage. So we're not messing around with this Katana. We see Guard here. I'm guessing he's predicting the EQ, but Katana's on the field. I am not letting that thing get a beast boost. Or if it's getting a beast boost, it isn't not living long after. Leaf Blade comes through, connects on Mudstar, who manages to hang on with 15 thanks to that stamina boost, which is great for us. As Flare Blitz from Incineroar is going to come through and connect on the Katana, which is going to do a ton of damage. In fact, it's going to one-shot it into next week. We get a crit. Crit did not matter. That was ×4, and it's a Flaming Max Attack Abdomen Incineroar. So it definitely did not matter at all. High Horsepower is going to come through and connect on the Turtonator. It does a nice big chunk of damage. This thing's got some decent defences, actually. So it's taken a few of those hits pretty well. I mean, we've got no attack investment, but still. As we see Tapu Koko come back out here. As Koko goes for a Protect this turn. And we actually go for a Darkest Lariat, so we're just going to go straight up for an attack on the Turtonator. Get some decent damage off. We should pick up the KO that turn. Yeah, so we do pick up the KO with Darkest Lariat, so that thing is gone, which is great news for us. As we do go for a rest, unfortunately Mr. Terrain is up. I was kind of hoping it was going to finish before I got that up, but I couldn't really do much else with Mudstar. We couldn't go for another attack because of the Protect, so... as we see Hariyama come out now, so this is where it all starts to go a little bit safe. I realise I'm in a little bit of trouble. And so we see Fake Out from the Hariyama. That is going to just pick up the, just barely miss picking up the KO on the Incineroar. However, the Dazzling Gleam will pick up the KO on both. So he plays that really well, to be fair. Going in his Hariyama in there for free. So we're now in a 2-on-2. However, this is Guts Hariyama. So yeah, we are not in the best position right now. We're going out into Ments, so again, I was really tempted. I very nearly just dropped a Draco, Z-move Draco on the Hariyama this turn, and I think if we had done, this might have ended slightly differently, but we get the Intimidate off, which is great to get off on the Hariyama. However, we're going to see a Protect from Koko. Yeah, because I did Z-move this turn, I'd predicted next turn, predicting the T-Bolt or something, and we'd have been in a much better position. But you'll see how it pans out in a sec. So as we go for Protect, and Hariyama goes for Protect. So while he wouldn't have done a lot of damage, because for Protect we'd have got some extra damage off on this Hariyama, which may have made all the difference towards end of game. Yeah, because we could have protected this turn with Mence, which is kind of what I really wished I would have gone for, but maybe I should have played the odds. We had a 50-50 chance of getting it. We'd have lived at this point, but we still may have died next turn though, so I don't know if it made that much of a difference. I suppose leave it down in the comments what you think, guys, but I think the game was pretty much lost on that Protect turn. That extra bit of damage may have actually come in handy on the Hariyama. As we're going to get Twinkle tackled, it does look ridiculous the way that move. Mence is going to go down, unfortunately. If we'd have bought Vickerbolt, we'd have been in a better position. Close combat's going to connect on Muck. It's Muck versus the whole world. Hariyama's going to get a defense drop. His special attack's going to far. It's going to pop our Figgy Berry. So poor old Play-Doh here. He's going to do his best for us, but he's not in the world's greatest position right now. We're going to go for a poison jab. We're going to target down with Tapu Koko. That does a decent chunk, but it isn't going to pick up the KO. Hariyama is going to take some more burn damage, which is great news for us. However, both these mons outspeed us, so this is pretty much GG's right here. Thunderbolt's going to connect. Close Combat's going to connect, which is going to barely miss picking up the KO. As Hariyama gets another defense drop. So defense drops are really handy for us, which I figure this might be the best play to make right now, because we're dead to it anyway. We do get a crit, that does mean that probably mattered a little bit because it wouldn't have gone down to burn. I don't think it mattered in the long run. Obviously Koko outspeeds it, so all we can do here is click Shadow Sneak, and it's too high health points really for it to do anything else to it. Unless we got really lucky with a second crit, and even then I don't think it would have mattered, to be fair. Koko's going to go for a T-Bot and finish the game off. So, yeah, I think if we'd have gone more offensive, probably early game than we actually did, we'd have been in a much, much better position. But there you go, guys. So that was that one against Lopez. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you go ahead and leave a like rating and comment in the comment section down below. I'll always try to reply to them. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Description is on the description. The Twitter address is on the layout. I've been FarDreamer101. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. And if I don't see you around, I will see you on Battlespot. Take care for now. Bye.